Farm. Last week we talked about my 5 favorite roses, but today I want to talk about 2 of the most common roses and the easiest roses to grow for a new gardener. What you guys seen it right here under this tree is our drift roses. Just bear in mind they're only a couple of months old here. Uh, I bought them in the pots last year and they just relocated into the ground about February. So they're still struggling a little bit, but they're coming in strong. And what I have here is three different drift roses. Drift peach. As you can see, it's all covered in the little blooms. They come typically in single flower or double flowers, so you have a choice to make when you select on the flowers. We have a pink drift right here, and we have a popcorn, which is this really beautiful, very soft yellow, buttery white type of color. And this is a double one as well. And as you can see, this one is also covered in blooms. And the other rose that's very popular with the first-time gardeners is the knockout roses, and I'll talk a little bit more about this.
Knockout roses are probably one of the easier roses to grow. They require very little care, and all I do is I trim them at the beginning of the year in the late spring, just right after the last freeze has passed, and they just continue to bloom all year round. There is a variety of different colors, from reds to pinks to peach to yellow and even white, and the flowers come in singles or doubles. The other reason why everybody likes this rose is because it's a very tolerant rose of environmental condition. It's a black spot resistant and drought tolerant. It's also a self-cleaning rose, which means once the flowers are spent, you do not need to cut them. It will regenerate its own, it will drop off the old buds and continue through the whole summer and fall and winter. If your winter is warm enough, it will continue to bloom. In South Texas, for us, this is the rose that will bloom all year round. It is typically grow about 3.5–4 feet tall and wide. However, I have seen some in my old backyard when the knockout rose ended up being about 6 feet tall. So it really depends on conditions you put this rose in, but it's a very vigorous grower. Knockout is a trademark name, and the grower has been growing these roses for over 20 years now. And some of the colors include red, double, and single flowers, pink. There is a pink double and single as well. There's a blush and knockout, which is a lighter pink with the almost whitish center in it. There's a rainbow knockout, which is also a very gentle pink with the yellow center. Sunny knockout, it's really beautiful, almost looks like a popcorn. We previously discussed, very soft, very buttery white, starts up as yellow but fades into a white outside petals. Then there is a coral knockout rose, which typically comes in doubles, and a peachy knockout. And peachy is, again, it's a really attractive pink flowers. It doesn't fade, it's beautiful flowers. And then there is a white knockout, and the white knockout again comes in single and double flowers. And I think this year they introduced the new petite knockout rose. I have not tried that myself yet. I'm hoping to plant one this year and see how it does in my garden, and I will certainly keep you updated on how it does. Please enjoy the roses, and please don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on what's going on at the Red Bear Farm. Bye bye.